Okay, so let's just do a short review. This is the Gimars wrist rest mouse pad. And I want to do a review on this because not all mouse pads are the same. And not all material on the mouse pad is the same either. It depends on what you're doing with your mouse pad to determine if this is good or not. And there are different fabrics that go on top of mouse pads for different applications. I bet you didn't know that. This comes as one, this cardboard, and it's wrapped in plastic. You get these feet, which I really can't figure out what you would need these for. And you get some, basically the features and customer support. Unfortunately, the customer support is a dead end. If you look here, it says, "Thank you for becoming a customer at Gimars Products. We value every customer and greatly care about your using experience. We hope you enjoy your purchase. If you have any questions or suggestions for this item, please do not hesitate to contact us through Amazon." Well, good luck on that one because no one ever gets back to you. I'm surprised that they don't have an email address so that you can write them, or a telephone number. At least an email address would be preferred over a contact on Amazon. Ergonomic wrist support. So I guess there are people that need instructions on how to use this. I mean, maybe it is rocket science. Yeah. So this is the wrist rest, and it's got this memory foam inside, but it feels like that over time that it will actually sag. I might be wrong. They say that this bottom is super grippy, and it seems to be pretty grippy, at least on the cardboard that it ships in. I mean, I can't move it over the cardboard, and I'm putting some pressure on it. And I'm sure that on glass, it definitely ain't moving. So it's a Superfine Lycra fiber, right? Memory foam, right? I don't know if this is memory foam. It doesn't feel like it. Rubber base prevent slipping. So if it's got such a grippy base, then what do you need these for? So this is, obviously used for somebody that has maybe like carpal tunnel and their wrist is really sore. If you're a gamer or you just work a lot, it's nice to rest your wrist. The one thing that I'm not happy about with this is that I feel that this is not high enough. It's kind of high here and it's kind of high here, but it's not high in the center where my wrist is, and people have, I would just like a bigger pillow here because I have a tendency to have my wrist up when I move my mouse. And this area here is really not big enough, at least in my opinion, for what I do with my mouse game. And just a side note, this fabric is smooth, but it also, on the mouse, it feels like it's not slippery. So to give you some idea, of course, this is a top-of-the-line mouse pad. This is from my Supreme RTX 4090 Supreme. And so if you run it on here, this material is different than this material. And it's like moving your mouse pad on glass. But good luck getting this mouse pad, unless you buy a Supreme. This particular mouse pad is slick, but it's not as slick as the Supreme pad, and it's definitely, this feels like I'm dragging my feet. You can even hear it. It's not super, you know, it's not super slick. I don't know. I guess time will tell. But this particular mouse wrist rest, I don't think that this is going to be enough for me. And I don't think it's enough for the average person. I think this is pretty weak. I mean, we're only talking like 1/4 of an inch here, if that. And, you know, and I don't really feel like it's cushioning my wrist. I feel like there's still some room underneath of here. And if I had some more padding, it would be better. I mean, you know, I'm not saying that it needs to be a pillow, but I mean, I would like to have some support, and this doesn't feel high enough. Well, 5 minutes of talking, I'm sure you've heard enough. I think it's an interesting product. I don't know if it's good enough for what I'm looking for, but it might be good enough for you. But I really think when it comes to Mousepad wrist rests, that people want a bigger pillow underneath of their wrist. You know, it feels pretty flat as that is right there. So it's not much of an improvement, you know, from resting my arm on the table versus resting my arm on the rest. Yeah, I don't know. Time will tell. There has to be something better that has a bigger pillow, because that is definitely not high enough. Cheers.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie, and this is Cora Washburn.
Hello.
Today for you, we have a mouse pad with a wrist pad. It's really cool.
And Cora, what do you call it?
What?
You call it a wrist pad?
I do. Anyway, Cora is going to tell you why she likes this mouse pad.
So as you see, this mouse pad, wrist pad, it's very comfy. It comes in different colors, and we just went the casual black. And it's very comfy. I recommend it.
You mean I?
We recommend it. And glides super easily.
It's rubber on the back.
Yes, it's rubber on the back, and it glides super easily.
And this is why I like it. As she said, it glides really easily. You mean the mouse glides really easily?
Yes.
Yes, it does. That's what she meant, but she said it wrong.
Oh, whatever.
And black matches with everything, so I would definitely get black.
You don't have to.
You don't have to, if you don't want to, but I recommend black. It's rubber on the back, like I said.
You said I said it.
Anyway, and this, whatever you want to call it, wrist pad, it's really squishy. It's a good texture. Sorry, it's not firm, but it's not squishy. It's like, it just holds my wrist up. It's good.
It's great.
It's perfect, almost.
I give it 5 stars.
Same. That's why we gave it a 5-star. We love this, and we love Gimars. And I hope you will too. Bye!
You should recommend.
So this thing is extremely comfortable. I used it probably 5 months already. Yeah. It's good material. The bottom is like rubber. The top, it's yeah, just comfortable. Haven't deflated yet, like my old one.
poor concentration due to overwork.